Hello. I'm drinking Jack Daniels with honey, with Dr. Pepper, and I'm Boozy ASMR. Today, we're going to be talking about Nintendo Switch. I love Nintendo Switch. So because of that, I wanted to talk about it today. So, I love the sleek look of the Nintendo Switch. I love the screen. I love the logo on the back. I love the color of the Joy-Cons, blue and red. I just love the visual on the screen. I think the screen looks great. I love that it's a touch screen. It's really nice. And then you just tap it, it goes back into sleep mode. It just has like that smartphone look while still being a video game console. I mean, it's bigger than a smartphone, but like the screen and the sleekness of it just feels like a smartphone to me, which I really like. I love the clickiness of the buttons. And it's just so much fun to just like... So, what we're going to do today is talk about some games for the Nintendo Switch. So, let's get a sip. Sip, 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 sip. So let's get started. I'm going to do this in chronological order of games when they came out. And I'm not going to talk about Breath of the Wild in this video because Breath of the Wild is one of those games that I feel other people should talk about, because while I enjoyed that game, I didn't enjoy it nearly as much as other people did. It's a beautiful game. It's big. It's got a lot of cool stuff in it, but it's just not my cup of tea as much. So the first game I want to talk about instead is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I love Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I love Mario Kart games. I've loved Mario Kart games since the days of Mario Kart 64. And this might be the best one. I love the visuals. I think it's a gorgeous game to look at. I think that it's one of those games that will probably age very well, because like it's always gonna look great. Let's see here. You know, it's one of those games too that like I love playing it with friends, and I love playing it online. I do wish that it had a better single player though. I really feel like with the next Mario Kart, they need to add an adventure mode of some kind, something like that single player players that enjoy playing it by themselves can really sink their teeth into. And that is something that Diddy Kong Racing, Crash Team Racing, those kind of games already did, and I feel like it's Mario Kart's turn to do the same. This is the definitive version. The Wii U version has a crappy battle mode. This game fixed that. It's got every track from the original game, every character from the original game, but it just has more than the Wii U version had. I didn't play the Wii U version, but this game is just, I love this version. I love this game. One of my favorite games, easily on the Switch. I believe this is the best-selling game on the Switch, and I'm not surprised. This is accessible to anybody. Any Switch owner should own this game. And if you don't own a Switch, then I think this game is worth buying a Switch for, because it's that good. It's just so much fun. I'm not a huge racing game fan, but I love Mario Kart. So, yeah, I think this game is irresistible. I really do. It's a joy to play. It's just too much fun. So, yeah, that is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Bam. So, next, I'm going to talk about a game. It's very unique in the Switch library. There's no other game really like this. It's one of the most bizarre crossover games I've ever seen in video game history, pretty much. It's Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. This is a turn-based tactics game using Mario characters and fighting against the Rabbids. This game is just so clever and unique from anything else that exists on the Switch library. Really anything else that exists. It's so much fun to figure out just like how to position your characters in a way that makes them successful in battle, you know. It's one of those games that if you don't like tactics games, this game really isn't for you. But if you have any interest in tactics games, or you have any interest in trying tactics games, I think this game is worth a try. I really do. It's just too much fun. It really is. This box art is really cool. I don't know what to say about this game other than it's different than anything else you've tried in terms of the concept, but like the gameplay is very similar to something else you've probably already played before, so I think it's definitely worth your time. I think the story is a ton of fun. It's simple, it's ridiculous, it's silly, but it works. It's a game that you will have fun just, you know, playing through and embracing the absurdity of everything going on, but it is a real tactics game. Like, there's real strategy involved in it. It's not a super easy game by any stretch of the imagination. So, if you're looking for something different and unique, I definitely recommend Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle if you have a Nintendo Switch. So yeah, that's that. Next is my favorite game on the Switch. I haven't shown this tattoo yet, but I wanted to show the I have a Mario and Yoshi tattoo because of my love for Mario. And yeah, and this is probably my favorite Mario. It is definitely my favorite Mario game on the Switch. It's one of my favorite Mario games ever made. Super Mario Odyssey. This game is tailor-made for me. I love the exploration. I love the world. I love the visuals. I love the creativity. This game is absolutely a joy. The gimmick of being able to take control of enemies, it really never gets old. It really doesn't. My wife loves playing this game as much as I do, and she's not nearly as big of a gamer as I am, so I think that's a testament to just how great this game is, that like it really is something that practically anyone who just had any inkling towards enjoying video games, you know. Because if you do, I think you'll enjoy the heck out of this. Mario has never controlled better in my opinion. He's never looked better in my opinion. I love most of the boss battles in this game. The story is as over the top and silly as ever. It's very similar to what you always know about Mario, but with just a little bit of a twist. But I have very little that I can say about this game that hasn't already been said by a million other people. But if you have a Switch, you must buy this game. It is absolutely a masterpiece. It is one of those games that you will have a hard time putting down. It looks great in handheld mode, it plays great in handheld mode, but it also plays great and looks great in docked mode. It's one of those that, you know, it will surprise you in terms of just how many worlds there are to explore, how much creativity there is, and just how many places there are to explore that are different and unique from anything else you've ever seen in a Mario game. You know, I can't recommend this game enough. New Dock City alone is an absolutely brilliant level to explore. When you get to the end, without giving any spoilers away, the ending at night is a culmination of new and old Mario. It's just, everything comes full circle, and it's just the best thing ever. It's unforgettable. The whole game is just such a joy. The moons are so much fun to discover and find. There's literally 900 moons. 900. Unreal. I love the cover too. I love the just Mario screen, you know, like I love this character, like the way I love the way the cover art shows his character and stuff. Like it just, you know who Mario is just from looking at this cover, that like this guy loves to like be a hero and have fun just by like throwing his hat, taking control of enemies, and just doing everything he can to help save Peach from Bowser. It's so much fun. There is a 2-player mode. There's not much to it. I really think this is a single-player game. But if you're willing to put the time in, this game will grab hold of you and not let go. But yeah, that's Super Mario Odyssey. Next we have a game. It's a fighting game that everyone knows and loves. And this, in my opinion, is the best version of Super Smash Brothers. This is Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. And I really think this is the ultimate version of Super Smash Brothers. Just the joy of playing with all the different characters and, having a good time, discovering how each character plays. Some of these characters do play similarly, but, there is so many different characters to play with that, you're gonna have a good time no matter what. I love the fact that they brought every character back with this one, and there are over 70 characters total. I love, like, almost all the new characters. I love Ken. He's my personal favorite. I also love King K. Rool and Ridley as well. But all the old characters that are back, Solid Snake, oh, it's just perfect. And even freaking Pichu is in this game. Freaking Pichu. Like, what the hell? But, like, wow. This game, it's great. It's gorgeous to look at. It plays up to 8 players, so it's a great party game. It's my favorite party game to play with friends. Like, when friends are over, it's like, let's play Super Smash Brothers, And I've had so many great moments already with this game. And this game has only been around about 8 months. But, there's just nothing like having a bunch of video game characters beat the crap out of each other for my enjoyment, But this game takes me back to my childhood of playing Super Mario 64 and Super Smash Brothers 64 and Super Smash Brothers Melee. But, I just love the nostalgia of it, while also feeling like playing like a great game today, So for that reason, like, I can't recommend this game enough. This game will blow your mind. It's just how much fun and how much joy you'll have playing it. The single player mode is fun. I think there's a lot to do in that, but the multiplayer is just, it's the best. There's nothing like it, like I said, my personal favorite character to play with is Ken, but I also like any sword character is good. I like Pikachu. I like King K. Rool to play with, but this game is just, it's too much fun. It's too much fun. But yeah, cover's pretty cool too. Next we have a Mario character who has had some pretty adorable games. This is another one of those. This is Yoshi's Crafted World. This is a very charming, adorable game. The art style is lovely. It's so fun. It's beautiful to look at. It's so cutesy and adorable and fun. I wish it were longer. I wish there were more to do in it, but it's not a difficult game, but there's so much to see and explore. Like, I love the discovery aspects of this game, just everything you can find. Like, that's the best part of Yoshi games, is just the exploration and collectathon of it, just finding every little thing there is to find in every level. And in that sense, there is a lot of replayability with this. It's such a cutesy cover as well. But, yeah, it does have a multiplayer co-op mode, which is pretty fun. And, it has some post-game levels as well that are really tough. But, I really just love the, it's just a chill game. it's one of those games that you can relax and play. You're going to have fun. It's not going to challenge you too much, but you're still going to really enjoy yourself with it. And I can't fault it for that, you know. But yeah, you know, this is Yoshi's Crafted World. It's a joy to play. There we go. And the last game I'm going to talk about today is a game that just came out a few weeks ago, and like all the other games that I've talked about, is related to Mario. So you'll see, you can kind of figure out from what I've been talking about throughout this entire video that I like Mario, and I really like Mario Maker 2. I really like this game, and I really like how much there is to do in it. I've never tried making a level yet. I didn't play the first Mario Maker. I've never tried making a level in this Mario Maker, but I still love it because the story mode has over 100 fantastic levels made by Nintendo. Almost all of the games, almost all of the levels are fantastic. You know, they're so creative and imaginative. That's what I love about Nintendo, is they're always trying to do things differently. Even when they don't succeed, they're always trying new things. And I have to applaud that, you know. But this game really succeeds. The user-created levels are the heart and soul of this game, and the community around this game is incredible. The number of people who make incredible levels in Super Mario Maker 2 is astounding. The number of incredible levels in this game is astounding. People are so creative, which I just love, and you know, it for someone who is mostly just interested in playing other people's levels, it's a joy to experience what other people have to say, and as far as like their creativity in making levels. This game, because of that, is just, the replayability is incredible. The story mode will give you a lot to do in the beginning. It's a really cute story. There's not much to it, but it's really good. But the user-created levels give so much content to this game, you won't know what to do with yourself. There is online multiplayer, but it's fine. It stutters a lot. Hopefully it'll get better. But I really think that the user-created levels and the story mode levels, playing by yourself, is enough to warrant a must-buy for Super Mario Maker 2. This game is an absolute joy to play. And I can't wait to try building levels myself someday, hopefully, if I set aside time for that. It takes a lot of work, but I'm hoping that I make some time for myself to do that. But yeah, that's Mario Maker 2. Super Mario Maker 2, I should say. I didn't play the Wii U one, but this one is fantastic. And so with that, I'm going to say goodbye on this episode. This video. I suppose this is an episode of sorts in the season of my life, in the season of my YouTube channel. But I had a lot of fun talking about the Switch and Switch games. I really love video games, and I'd like to talk more about them on this channel, which I think I'm probably going to do a lot of that, which I'm excited about. Video games, playing video games, talking about video games is a real passion of mine, so I'd like to do that on this channel. And when I've had a little bit to drink, it makes it more fun. because then I feel a little bit looser and I can just kind of say whatever I'm feeling in the moment, which I really like. But yeah, with that, this is Boozy ASMR signing off.